Welcome to Microsoft, featuring Viktor the Machine Herald. Viktor is an innovator, just like his rival, Apple. Viktor's Russian blood will always flow inside you. Whether it be a Russian god, Russian best friend, Russian roulette, and your usual teammates. Viktor always has something up his sleeve, especially with the help of his magical lollipops, that come in 4 flavors. Here is Windows 98 Viktor compared to Windows 7 Viktor.
I'm taking over now.
Wait, you can't do this.
Welcome to the Viktor video, everybody, where Viktor's beams of glory shall melt everybody's hearts. And hopefully you learn a thing or two, because I am clearly proficient at Viktor. So you're probably asking, why this champion, why this Russian robot? Well, it's because Viktor has always held a special place in my heart ever since the Season 2 of League of Legends. I mean, this guy is just so well-rounded as a mid laner that he simply stood out to me among all the other mid laners in this entire game. But enough about that, let's talk about how this guy can roll through your elo. Wait for it, okay, here we go. So here we have his standard skills, being Glorious Master Race, Frisbee, Hyperbolic Time Chamber, Free CS, and an abnormally large taser. Now before I go more into detail, take a good look at these beautiful skins as we slowly make our way into the glorious evolution where we shall meet Viktor. The glorious evolution. This passive ability allows Viktor to further enhance all of his skills through his Hex Core. However, back then you could only upgrade one ability when you upgraded his Hex Core. Now look at this comparison between the new and the old abilities of Viktor. Now, Viktor's old ability pool was pretty shallow back then. And why is that?
Because banana and blueberry flavored lollipops are terrible, you little scrub.
But seriously, people will be picking Augment Death always just to see the mid laner cry and then proceed to purchase Deathfire Grasp and then kill them repeatedly. But now thanks to the new Viktor, we have all the bells and whistles we need to succeed. Now let's talk about his Frisbee game. Viktor's Q is a point and click ability in which you first blast an opponent, gain a shield, and then gets an empowered auto attack in which he blasts you some more. And not only is it good for damage, but it makes up for his lack of mobility in order for him to chase and kite at the same time. And once it hits late game, every squishy will die to you.
Well, give him the good old booper.
See, easy game, easy life, and you might as well forget that Lich Bane eventually. Now we're on our way to the next ability. Laser Tag. This is Viktor's signature move, Death Ray, which does flat damage in a line and will blow up afterwards if you upgrade it. Viktor's laser is good for pushing, poking, hurting, it's good for everything, man. They can't even push your lane. And in the most recent patch, they made Viktor's laser stronger by making it faster and increasing the AP ratio, but they made the aftershock slower. Aw, that's free gold. Whoops. How could I skip his W, the Vacuum Cleaner? Viktor's W is basically an AoE slow that will eventually stun people if they stay in there too long. And if upgraded, will drag everything towards the center and will make it easier for you to hit them with your attacks. This W is perfect for team fights and keeping people far away from you as possible. Not to mention, it's also good for disengages if you're lucky enough to get away before they kill you. And putting a W on yourself will help deal with those pesky assassins. Because as long as you got your vacuum cleaner, your lane should be cleaner than a baby's bottom. Pretty sure you guessed it, it's the taser. Now just imagine a police tasing you, except every 2 seconds you get increased internal bleeding. Activating Viktor's ult does initial magic damage, interrupt channels, and then allows you to move it while discharging extra damage over time. Now let's take a look at Viktor's past ult. Now as you can see, back then it used to silence and then do damage gradually over time, but as seasons passed, this ult slowly became underwhelming as new champions came out. So how did Rito fix the problem? By making it into a small nuke that just wipes your existence from the face of the earth. Want their team gone? Just purchase your ult for $19.99 today. Don't miss out on this great opportunity while supplies last. Guaranteed to remove the stains off your lane. And last but not least, the summoner spells. You usually want to take Flash and Ghost on Viktor in order to avoid all those terrible situations, therefore giving you the upper hand against your enemies forever and ever.